And we're live. Hello everybody, DarkPhoenix here, and welcome back to my live stream of XCom 2 War of the Chosen. And you'll notice I have a webcam and overlay this time. This is mostly just me trying things out, because I've done this before, but I'm still not totally sure how well or otherwise it actually works. So I'm giving it a try again. And I also have my brand new headset, which is kind of the thing that inspired me to get back into streaming recently. And I'm lucky it fucked up so badly on YouTube, or I'd probably be doing it over there. Which would not be good for the old Twitch. In any case, we're going to continue on my campaign, but I just want to reiterate a couple of things that I've mentioned in the past, but seeing as it's been a little bit since my last stream, people may have forgotten. For one, I don't have a second monitor, so I have to Alt-Tab out to check the chat. Therefore, I may go for long periods of time without noticing if you send a message. For another thing, like I said, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep the webcam or the overlay or any of that sort of thing, so if you want to give me feedback on that whole thing, then go right ahead. And if you missed this stream, I will be uploading the VODs to YouTube. But I'm not recording them separately to upload to YouTube, I'm just uploading the Twitch version to YouTube, basically. But it's been quite a long time since I played this, so I don't remember a whole lot of what's going on. But we have a limited pool of supplies right now, and a free engineer that could potentially do something. But I think I was waiting to use this empty location for something, which I needed more resources for. Let's see, I have a guerrilla tactics school up, and a resistance ring is there. Was there something else I was going to build? Let's see, I also have 12 of 15 power. I think I may have been contemplating between either going for the proving ground or an infirmary, but I don't remember which. And on that point, actually, I have this engineer available, so I may as well start excavating another place in the Avenger. I can task another engineer to that if I get access to another one before we get the resources to build either of those two buildings.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway.
We're researching resistance communications.
My research is complete.
Researching resistance communications so we can start contacting the resistance.
Hello, Commander.
And Shen has those engineers doing that stuff. We have a bunch of dead bodies and frags and flashbangs and what have you in storage right now. How are we on medkits at the moment? Is the thing that I want to know. We have one medkit. Possibly we have another one on somebody, but I doubt it. But that would cost most of our supplies, so I'm going to hold off for now.
I wonder if this is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge, ready for a fight on a moment's notice.
We have our...
Certainly keeps you on your toes.
photos,
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but
as
it
of
gives
yet,
our people a
we
chance
have
to
no
pay their
dead
respects.
soldiers, but I expect that to change
I've spent a lot
soon.
of time thinking about these gene therapy clinics lately. It's tempting, right? You can treat your body like garbage and stop in for a quick tune-up.
Oh, the
and you're
resistance
good to
radio.
Of course,
love
if
him.
you believe the rumors, you might also get yourself turned into an Advent burger.
But where do they get the meat? That's the real question, isn't it?
You know, I probably
Guerrilla
wouldn't be alive today
Tactics
if it
School.
weren't for your father.
We have one of our rookies
He was,
training up as a
Something of
specialist.
a miracle worker.
This, if
Getting
I
the Avengers
remember
power
right,
back online was a miracle.
we are kind of
I'm not entirely
lacking
sure
in
how he
specialists
deciphered their
right now.
system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't.
Well, we have
He
a
gave
bunch
everything
of
he had to get the ship running,
wounded,
but he didn't live long
gravely
enough to see her
wounded,
fly.
and tired
We owe you
people.
both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his
As
memory
well as
by
a ton
using
of
this ship to
rookies
destroy the
who need
aliens
to be
wherever
trained
we
up
find
by
them.
basically
You'll get
being
no argument
thrown
here.
at the enemy. Right now. Oh, we have the obvious objectives. Sorry. Sorry for that, guys. I just wanted to refresh my memory on how things are going. And for the time being, so now we'll head to the bridge. What have we got going on at the moment? We have a retaliation strike in the eastern United States. That's right.
Will do little to unite the forces of your resistance, Commander.
Operation Demon Slap. In an area controlled by the assassin. Oh boy. But first, take everyone out of there. And then make their shit available. The weapons and armor is something I need to make available, but it's more out of principles than anything else. We're going to take our Reaper along for the ride. Along with that, unfortunately, all the soldiers, all the really good soldiers we have, are wounded. We have one sharpshooter we can also take, who's tired. Beyond this, we're going to have to take 2 rookies. This mission may end up being, shall we say, potentially problematic. However, I think we have to go regardless. Gonna fit you guys out with resistance armor. And just so you kind of blend in a little more. Our sniper can have a smoke grenade. On the off chance some idiot alien ends up getting a touch too close for comfort. We can have a med kit. You can have a flashbang. What about our friend here? Oh yeah, we have a claymore on our Reaper, that's right. So with that all set, it's time to launch the mission. And seeing as we're taking a squad consisting of 50% rookies and 50% snipers, I do not have a good feeling about this mission. Let's put it that way. But I have coffee, so maybe it'll even out. Who knows?
Word just came down. The aliens have amassed a huge force to strike one of the resistance outposts nearby.
A huge force, as opposed to a very large force, you mean?
We're going in to eliminate the enemy threat and secure the area.
Okay then. Time to kill some aliens and make sure at least a few civilians end up on the not dead side of things. And hope at least one person comes out of this mission alive.
One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area.
Great.
Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's
Does
a group
that
of
mean the
resistance
chosen
soldiers
are
hunkered down
here?
not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Great. Does that mean the chosen are around here? I do not have a good feeling about this at all.
Got it covered.
So we're gonna have to dash to get up to the position of our enemy. Nice and quick like. Let's see. I could risk a sniper shot at 49% on the sectoid. But I think the trooper is more dangerous. He has a gun. He has a gun after all. And I kind of classify that as being a bit more of a threat than the sectoid's mind control. But we missed. God.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Well, they're going to scatter now. And take cover. Resistance activity. And this is one thing I really like in War of the Chosen. How the resistance forces on these terror missions will actually get involved. And they do stuff off camera. And aren't just a bunch of idiots sitting around waiting to die. I do appreciate the little touches.
Afirmativo, en camino.
We have to rescue a couple of civilians. But for now, we have a sectoid who does not want to be made dead. I don't appreciate sectoids that don't want to be made dead. It's just rude. You're supposed to die. Everybody knows that. Better than no damage, I suppose. Our sniper doesn't have the range to be able to pull that off.
On the move.
And we're gonna stick him behind that tree. Okay.
I go where I'm needed.
Reaper Lady, you move up. Reaper Lady, kill his ass.
Vault says hello.
Okay,
They found us.
that's one thing I never liked. How they managed to locate us even though
They're moving around the time.
they aren't even in visual range at the time I made the kill. You'd think that should make it a little harder for them to for them to locate our people. In fact, they can't even see us at the time. But no, they have magic super eye vision or can share lines of sight with people as they die or something. And there's a stun lancer. It's going to give the resistance a bit of a headache. Undoubtedly. That's 26%er. How's our sniper's odds? It's not great, but I'm still gonna take the shot. Thank you. There's one dead sectoid.
Target disabled. The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
That's a long run.
Okay. Let's get moving up then.
De acuerdo.
We gotta get there ASAP. Though I have no doubt we're going to lose at least a few people before we arrive, unless the resistance guys can get there ahead of us and help them out in lieu of XCom. It's possible, but I wouldn't like to rely on it. They're going after that stun lancer. Nice job, guys. Nice job. And the average Advent trooper is almost dead. And is dead now. Good.
No time to spare.
Everyone move up, and fast. And thanks to those guys, we have saved 4 out of 6. And honestly, it's fortunate that we have resistance forces on our side, because otherwise, this mission will be going a lot worse than it is, especially considering that I'm conducting the bulk of my mission with a combination of snipers and rookies. In fact, the entirety of my mission is with snipers and rookies. And there's our first resistance casualty.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
You got it. There goes another stun lancer. And that's a trooper that will soon be dead, I hope. Along with another trooper that I hope will soon be dead. Not this turn, though, because those guys missed. Well then, it's a good thing you won't be hanging around there very long, isn't it?
Yo me encargo.
Get your ass over there. You get your ass over there.
Running!
Thank you for finally doing what I told you to. Balls. It's one of those faceless. God damn it.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even.
You're shitting me, right, Tigan? Tell me you're shitting me. We are not capturing one of those goddamn faceless. I got enough of that from Fallen in the last game. We're not doing it here. Don't even ask. Resistance casualties are kind of mounting at the moment. Come on. Oh dear. Well, I have never been happier to see something miss. Guys, ignore the faceless. I've got it. Focus on the Advent troopers. Seriously, if I could give Resistance orders, that's what I would tell them right now. I can handle the Faceless. I would rather they spend their effort gunning down the troopers than the Faceless. But I don't suppose they're going to listen to that advice. Okay.
Voy hacia ese
Up.
lugar. Órdenes confirmadas. Marchando.
That would mean getting lit on fire. Okay, how do we do this without being lit on fire? Is the main question right now, because I don't want to be lit on fire.
That's affirmative.
Guess we're cutting through the building.
On Overwatch.
And you are going to
On it.
run like the devil is behind you, basically. For a few turns.
I can get there.
Same with you, Reaper Lady.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional
One down.
protest. We don't see a whole lot of that
One
anymore.
of our rookies got one of them.
Advent stink is unmistakable.
They got me flanked!
At least a few of these guys are going to be taking a permanent nap soon, I think. If they don't miss their shots. See guys, this is why I told you to focus on the Advent troopers and leave the Faceless to me. You could have avoided this. You had to decide you needed to help out XCom in the most direct way possible. Now they're all missing their shots. If you can't hit, don't fucking bother. Jesus. The RNG gods are not in the Resistance's favor right now, I see. They got one kill that whole turn, and they took like 6 or 7 shots. Not impressed. Let's see here. No one over that way.
Órdenes confirmadas. En
I'm
marcha.
moving you up there.
Affirmative, moving out.
You can go to there. And at least try and get a kill. Well, no kill, but our friend there is boned.
Ready to engage.
I think we can safely say.
On the move.
You move in there, we're advancing everyone. Die, stun
Tell your
lancer.
gods I need more ammo.
You're shitting me, right? How did you do that? Overwatch, eh? Advent, going on Overwatch when you could have shot me. And that's how we got out of that mission, basically flawlessly. Dun dun dun.
After the war's over, maybe you can start your modeling career.
Maybe. Wouldn't hold my breath, though. I'm just basically hitting the take photo button.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed.
Right.
All weapon fire and
Your
wounds
plan
were simulated to better train
Right.
Advent
Your
forces.
plan to butcher anyone even remotely related to the Resistance wasn't a planned exercise, and everything was simulated. Yeah, I totally believe you, propaganda lady.
Not a single casualty
Totally.
reported, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
They probably won't. Our sharpshooter has become shaken, it appears. If I saw that correctly, though I don't know why. And we're going to give him Deadeye. This is going to be one of our long-range, kill them from a distance sharpshooters, who has now become a sergeant. Rookie number 1, congratulations, you're a specialist. Good thing too, we're in dire need of specialists right now. 2 over here is now a ranger. We'll give him a sword, and see what he does with it. And we get a collection of dead bodies and a bunch of rescued civilians out of it. Faceless autopsy and Advent stun lancer autopsy unlocked.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Supply reward in the eastern US increased by 51.
Mental fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical
yeah.
effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a few days off to recover if we can manage it.
Yeah, the guy that was shaken, that's just...
Commander, combat against the aliens day in and day out is no easy task, and eventually the stress takes its toll in various ways. We'll need to keep an eye on each soldier to manage their
he's
traits.
basically gotten
And here's a classic
that
number,
shaken
courtesy of our
trait
XCom
because of the
forces in
fact
field.
that we took him out when
never get
he
tired of
was...
hearing that.
We took him out when he was tired.
I can see the allure
Due
of
to
the
lacking
Advent
some
therapy
kind
clinic.
of...
A few minutes under the knife and
due
you've
to
got a
really
clean bill
not
of health.
having any
Too
sort
bad you
of
need a chip to get
other
in.
options as far as veterans available. Let's see. Back in the game, and we have 1 day until our next supply drop. And there's a service depot over here that
Avenger
will reward us
plotting new
with
course.
supplies. Good, good.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You
Okay.
have made considerable
Plus
progress
200.
against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Okay. Nice.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Let's see. We only know about one Chosen, but they're planning to permanently lower our income, I see.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Great. So they're planning to either A, improve their battle armor, or B, get a chance to enter Overwatch after being revealed. Frankly, if I had to choose, I would... counter the counterattack ones so they don't have a chance to enter Overwatch after being revealed, because quite honestly, we can deal with them taking a little longer to die. If they enter Overwatch when they're revealed, that's going to be even more of a headache than we already have. And could potentially kill some of our soldiers. More than's probably going to happen already, I mean.
Commander,
And I'd rather not have to deal with that.
Their support to XCom, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
Wildcard orders, and we have to raise influence through the ring to deal with the Reapers. Let's see. +1 number of regions we can contact. That's not really relevant right now. All resource rewards from scanned rumors are doubled. I think that's handy enough.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the resistance while generating material support.
Let's see. Hunt the Chosen. Recruit Praetal Mox.
This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
I'm going to work on... Let's see here. We're going to try and locate the Templars, I think. We'll send one of our rookies to do it. Or maybe not. Squatty? Let's see. We have to send a sergeant rank soldier, and I don't think we have one of those just yet. Yeah, our only sergeant rank soldier is out of action, so we actually can't do any of those right
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach.
We're gonna go get our
We'll
supplies there,
and scan the area
and we can go back and pick up the ones we were looking at once we're done with this.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the
there's
Elders,
communications
the
done.
burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intention.
Honor.
These findings will
Right.
likely prove crucial to our ongoing
That's what we're
efforts,
calling
Commander.
it, is it? Honor. Very funny. Let's see. We can't do plated armor yet because we don't have enough alloys. What do we want to go for next? Magnetic weapons is going to take us 19 days, so I want to do the cheap stuff first, I think. Sectoid autopsy. Let's go for that. I believe it gives us Mind Shield,
Countless observers
which
attest
could
to
be
the
handy.
existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
Righty. Let's get on with this.
From my own experience,
2 days
Advent
left.
generally deploys
Resistance
heavy
ring.
security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities. At least the ones I had access to personally.
Commander, we can now
Now
work to
we can
establish
start
contact
making
with local
contact with
resistance
places.
groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local
I'll get the
resistance network
supplies.
as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
We could get some more rookies at those intact structures. For now, I'm going to establish contact
After
with
we
the
pay
Western
the initial
United
intel
States.
cost to make contact, we'll have to scan
That's
the
the one
region
that'll
for a few
make
days
us the
before
most
local
additional
resistance cell comes out of
resources, for
hiding.
one thing.
Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
7 days.
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this
There's a
region.
specialist.
It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
Let's go into the guerrilla tactics school. Actually, wait. First, I want to check up on what soldiers are of what ranks. Or classes, I mean. Of what classes. And I'm back. Sorry for the pause, everyone. Real life decided I needed an interruption. And duly provided one. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted by real life, I was looking through my list of soldiers to try and decide what class my next rookie should be trained as. We have a couple of sharpshooters, albeit one that's shaken. 2 rangers wounded. There's specialists. Really, it could be any class that I train them as, is what it's looking like. But I think I'll train another grenadier. I like making things go boom. Because explosions. There's the resistance ring done.
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping XCom locate and eliminate these threats.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
Commander, Mox has been captured. We should do everything we can to get him back before the Chosen do God knows what to him.
Well, for now, we're going to get a research breakthrough. And improved cannons. Because cannons.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
So now, let's get back on the map and start this making contact thing again.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Okay then. Cutscene time.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Well, if this project is being caused by Source, then it's time to call the Source Hunters. That was awful, I know. I've been playing way too much Divinity Original Sin lately. If I'm making Source Hunter references now.
A reminder to you, Commander. Until you return to your place at the Elder's side, all who would stand with you in defiance will suffer the same fate.
and
Chosen are gonna do
decided to
whatever
go
it takes
after
to
the
get to
western
you,
U.S.
Commander, even if that means wiping out entire camps of resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
And we've got new targets.
Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
Okay. The only one we can counter is the advanced alloy padding, apparently. We have, let's see, SITREP, location scout. We have advanced intel on the mission site, and we'll be able to observe all enemy movements. Quite the advantage, would you not say?
Setting
I
course
certainly
for
would.
Sector 10, Eastern United States.
Grenadier, Ranger, Specialist. She's tired for 3 more days. Do we have a sharpshooter ready to go? Yeah, but instead of the sharpshooter, I'm going to take a rookie so that we can train them up. We'll make the utility items weapons and armor available to our group. And our ranger can have a flashbang, whereas our rookie can have a smoke grenade. 2 corporals, a squaddy, and a rookie are going on this operation. Let's make it count, people. Let's make it count. I'm sort of hoping we'll be able to counter the Overwatch thing, but if not, then it's something I'll have to deal with. Who knows, really? Who knows? I'm still not entirely sure how the game decides which mission that you get to interrupt of the aliens when you're really small. I'm not totally sure about that, to be honest.
The aliens' latest operation and stop their progress, but we'll have to move fast. Advent is already working to close the connection. Remove enemy forces from the area, lock it down, and recover that data.
Okay, hack a workstation and kill a bunch of Advent. Oh, and we're doing this in the slums of Ottawa. Nice.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
And because of our thing that we got, we can already see where every single alien is. Let's see, there's 1, 2. Let's get a better look-see. There's an Advent Priest and Trooper there. A Stun Lancer, Sectoid, and 2 turrets over here. I see. The turrets are going to be the biggest problem, honestly. The Priest, well, it's annoying that they won't die the first time around. I can deal with that. And the Stun Lancers, Troopers, and Sectoids are not really that big of a problem. And to be perfectly honest, they're fairly easy to kill. It's the turrets that are going to be the biggest pain in the ass, to be perfectly honest. I'm not entirely certain how we want to go about this. But I do know that we need to start moving up. Soonish. Let's have another look. The priest and trooper are right here, so... The ideal approach, I'm thinking, with these two would be to rush up to here, drop down, either enter this building. Actually, no, entering the building wouldn't work because they have line of sight in there. Drop down here, climb up onto the building's roof, get some elevation shots off, at least kill the trooper, hopefully get the priest to low health, and then finish him off. That would be the ideal situation. Thing is, though, I don't actually know how far the range of these turrets extends, so that could be a problem, seeing as I do not know if those turrets would be able to shoot me if I was in this area. What I do know is, once I do that, it's going to probably trigger the sectoid and stun lancer over here, and cause them to rush over to these guys' aid. So we'll get involved in a pretty big firefight pretty quickly. That's going to be the problem there. That said, though, I think this will make for a good ending point. We can carry out this mission on my next live stream. I know this one was only like an hour long, as opposed to my usual hour and a half, but I feel like this is a good place to end it. And we'll come back to XCOM 2 for this mission next time. And don't worry, I promise I will not be gone nearly as long for the next time. You will be seeing me again streaming XCOM 2 War of the Chosen a lot sooner than this was in comparison to the last one. But before I go, I have a few quick questions I want to ask you guys. Number 1, what are your thoughts on the webcam and overlay setup? Because for a while now, I've been giving serious thought to just removing the webcam. Just straight up getting rid of it. Because I'm not convinced it really adds a whole lot to the streams. And I've started doing Stellaris without a webcam, and it doesn't really seem any worse for wear for not having the webcam. In addition to that, I also did a couple of my live streams that were on YouTube before I migrated everything back over to Twitch without a webcam, and there didn't seem to be any complaints about why aren't you using a webcam. So it might be that the webcam's just not worth having. But I wanted to ask people what your thoughts are before I decided something like that. But here is what I was thinking that I would do, because I do rather like the overlay that I'm running with at the moment. That said, that I'm not sure if maybe it makes the actual part of it that's the game too small, and it's kind of inconvenient in that way. So, what I'm thinking I will do, I'm going to stop doing a webcam for the time being. But I'll keep the overlay, just change it to a different version that doesn't have a spot for a webcam on it, and leave the others up here for the time being in future streams. And you can maybe give me a little bit of feedback on if having no webcam actually makes a difference in the slightest. That's what I really want to know out of this. Does not having a webcam in my live streams have any sort of negative impact on them? Or positive impact, for that matter? Because, now that I think about it, I'm starting to think that using a webcam in a very story-driven game like XCom 2 is not a good idea, because it obscures, because it takes up part of the screen and is a little bit distracting, especially during cutscenes. So, what I'm going to do for the time being is I will ditch the webcam. And I'm seriously considering even just ditching the overlay as well. But that's a little up in the air for the time being. Let me see. How would I do this? Especially if I ever played a game like, if I ever play games that are like RPGs and the like, which if you've looked at my events, you'll know I'm planning on for tomorrow, and having a webcam or an overlay would really be distracting and taking up unnecessary space. So, what I'm going to be doing is I will keep the overlay for now, but without a webcam, on strategy games. It's like XCOM 2. I'll keep the overlay by itself without a webcam on XCOM 2, but all my other Let's Play... Sorry about that. Dear God, I almost called my streams Let's Plays for a second. I'm losing the plot here, aren't I? As I was trying to say, all my other streams, Thrones of Britannia, Surviving Mars, Kaiserreich, Darkest Dungeon, and especially Stellaris, and definitely the upcoming Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition livestream I'm starting tomorrow. All of those, I'm going to ditch the overlay as well, and not have either an overlay or a webcam. And I'll do it like that for a while, and just wait and see if anyone has any feedback, positive or negative, on it. So that's what I'm going to do. In any case, this is where I'm going to cut the live stream. So, if you watched this, whether you turned up for the stream itself, or just watch the VOD after the fact. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave me any feedback you have on this. I really do appreciate it. This has been DarkPhoenix, and thank you very much for watching my stream. I'll see you for the next one. So long for now.